Ezra Levant here for Rebel News. I am at the Lethbridge Courthouse. Police are out in force. I count about a dozen cops outside the courthouse and about 100 protesters. These are people who are here for the day one of the trial of the so-called Coutts 3, or as the prosecutors call them, the leadership group. These are the three men, Marco Van Hugenbos, Alex Van Herk, and George Jansen, who were at the border protest between Coutts, Alberta, and Sweetgrass, Montana 2 years ago. It was a echo or a supportive protest. All the protests weren't at the Ottawa convoy. There was also the Windsor Bridge between Windsor and Detroit, the Ambassador Bridge rather, and at the border crossing in southern Alberta was perhaps the most effective of the protests because it was in the middle of the wilderness. There were not police or other assets nearby that could shut it down. So it held the line, and of course the vengeful police and prosecutors have been going at it ever since. These three men are out on bail, not to be confused with other men who were arrested at the same protest who are actually in custody still. We'll be covering that trial as well. But I'll be here today live tweeting and filming video coverage during the breaks of the Coutts 3. And you can see all of my updates at Coutts3.com. By the way, we're also crowdfunding the lawyers working with the Democracy Fund, so you'll actually get a charitable tax receipt. You can do that too at Coutts3.com. I'll be here all day. The trial is scheduled to take many days. Jury selection is today, very important, a jury trial. That's going to be very interesting because I think the sensibilities of the local community here in Lethbridge are much more freedom-oriented than a Liberal-appointed judge. You can check out more at Coutts3.com.